Hey, how's everybody doing today? So today I have a review on two different kinds of glow-in-the-dark spinners. So check this out. Pretty cool. Check that out. Both sides. So let's go ahead and take this a little bit closer to my desk and I'll show you the actual details of it. All right, so the first thing I want to mention about the glow-in-the-dark spinners is they are awesome because if you ever lose it somewhere in your room, what do you have to do to find it? Can you find those two spinners that I just showed you, the two glow-in-the-dark spinners? Where are they in this pile of other spinners and fidget toys and cubes? The thing you gotta do is turn off the lights. Oh wow, hey, look at that. Here's one right here, and here's one right here. And let me go ahead and give these a spin. Now both of these are actually a little bit different, and we'll go over the details of both of these here. So I'm going to put the lights back on here, and you can see what they look like close up here. And if you did see other ones that were glowing in the dark, like in the background, I have some other ones, like some of these outer bearings with these dust caps actually glow in the dark as well. And I have some other ones too that are glow in the dark. I think these ones here, the green ones, actually light up. If I just shut the lights off here, you can kind of see. You can kind of see the green on there. It's just the glow in the dark rubber band. Anyways, we're going to go over these two kinds here. And just from looking at these two, you can tell that, I mean, they look almost exactly the same, except for the outside bearing. And you can see that this one here is actually a 608 bearing, okay? There's a real bearing in here. This one here, there is no bearing. This is nothing but a weight, okay? And then we're going to do a time spin test on both of these too. But let me go ahead and turn the lights off again. And you can see that, I mean, pretty much it looks like the same material for both of them. Okay, they both glow in the dark exactly the same. And you can see here, let me put the lights back on here. So first thing I want to do is, why don't we go ahead and let's do a weight test. Okay, let me just move this stuff out of the way a little bit here. Let me go ahead and get my scale. I'm going to put this on grams. Put this on grams. And I'll have the links for both of these on Amazon in the description as well. But let me go ahead and we'll put this on grams. It's on 0 right now. Let's pop this one on here. Okay, so this one's 61. This is the one that has, it's not really outside bearing. It's just a weight that's on there. So 61 versus 53. So this one is like almost 10 grams heavier. Now, does it really matter which one you think is going to spin longer? Well, I don't know. We'll find out though. But let me just put this away here, and why don't we go ahead and open this up a little bit, see what kind of bearing is in here. So standard 608 bearing here, you can see here, and the typical nylon cage here. And let me pop this one off here. All right. So they both have exactly the same bearings. It's steel bearing, you can see here, and they both have the same nylon retainer. Okay, the only difference is really the weights out here. Okay, these ones here you're not going to be able to take off, the outside bearings. These you will be able to take off, and you can actually replace this with the center bearing as well. Let me just go ahead and pop this one out. Let's give you a closer look. Okay, so that's a typical 608 steel bearing here. Let me go ahead and put this back in here. All right, pop that on there. Let me go ahead and put these caps back on. And I'll show you close up again. Let me make sure I have the bearing centered. If it's not centered, it can be a little bit like wobbly. So both of these are centered right now. And you can take a closer look between these two. And they're both about the same price too. Now I'm not even sure which one I like. Actually, I mean, either or is fine, but this one here has extra bearings, just in case if you ever crack this by dropping this or something like that, and you still want to use some bearings for some other spinners as the centerpiece, and you're able to do, you have that option as well. Okay, so let's do this now. Let's go ahead and just do a spin test here, and I'll go ahead and put the lights off and on. Let me go ahead and shut it off now. You can see they put it back on, and let's go ahead and do a nice rip here. So this is the heavier one here, this is the lighter one. All right, you guys guess which one is going to spin longer. Okay, here we go. Ready? Let me get these out of the... Oh yeah, guys, I'm going to be giving some of these away too. I still have tons and tons and tons of spinners to give away. Fidget cubes and all kinds of other stuff too. Anyways, let's go ahead and give this a rip. You ready? All right, here we go. There you go. So do you guys want the one that spins a little bit longer, but there's no outside bearing here? Or do you want one that still spins pretty well, but it does have the outside bearing here as well? And again, this one here is a little bit heavier. For me, I have no preference. I actually like both of these. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, just comment below. If you guys subscribe, that'd be great. Like this video if you like this video. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya. Bye.